I think we should apply the methodology appropriate to the claim. And if the claim is that a certain thing happened, let's take the resurrection as a fact of history, what are the appropriate methods? Well, of course, it's a singularity, and it's highly improbable. And it leads us into a realm of science that often is not carefully defined enough. What I mean by that is this. Normally, when we think of science, we think of inductive methods. We do an experiment 100 times, we get the same result, and we expect that to happen the 101st time. Well, you can't repeat a resurrection to see if it happened or not. And what we therefore have to employ are the methods of forensic science. The body of John Lennox lies on the floor, he's dead. You can't say, well, let's rerun the experiment to see what happened. But you can get at it by methods that we might generously call historical science. I would certainly call them that, because the natural sciences have got those two branches. The whole history of the universe only happened once, and cosmologists are constantly investigating singularities by these kinds of methods. So the methods are more appropriate to the historian. Now, because they're a priori highly improbable, I think Francis Collins, the director of the National Institute of Health, whom, as you probably know, was an atheist, became a Christian, he's got a very good warning. He said, we mustn't rush into the miraculous too quickly and believe in it all over the place. Otherwise, we will completely obscure those things that are genuinely of that character. And I would agree with him very much. But I do think, and that's what I've tried to do, we can approach them by those methods. Now, to come directly to your question, I'm actually interested in those meta-analyses, and I think we need to discuss this in a little bit more detail, because I've just been reading a book by the former president of the Royal College of Psychiatrists, Andrew Sims, and he's responding to Dawkins' notion that religion has zero benefits. And he quotes a distinguished meta-analysis. This is Andrew Sims in a book that's just come out. And I'm not an epidemiologist like you, but what he suggests is this, that the vast volume of literature shows that religious belief has a beneficial effect. And he adds this. He said, if the findings had gone in the opposite direction, it would be front-page news in every newspaper in the world, but it's actually one of psychiatry's best-kept secrets. Now, I don't know, I've just read his book recently, and I'm impressed by it. I assume he's done his work. So it seems to me there is a benefit. I am highly skeptical, though, about testing and saying, well, you pray for the chap and you don't. And let's see what happens. I think that...
Done.
Yes, I know, but I'm very skeptical of the results. What I'm not skeptical of is my own experience of answers to prayer and guidance in life. But of course, you can write those off as subjective experiences. So I'll have to leave it there, I'm afraid.